Hanna pushed the door open, and the bell rang. She looked up at it. The coil of metal was filthy with dust, while, many times an hour, the bell shook itself clean. "Come in," said her Uncle Bart. "Come in or go out." And Hanna went inside. Bart was on his own out front, while a woman in a white coat moved around the dispensary, where Hanna was never allowed to go. Hanna's sister, Constance, used to work the counter, but she had a job up in Dublin now, so they were a girl short, and there was a testing irritation to the look her uncle gave Hanna. "What does she want?" he said. I can't remember," said Hanna. "Her chest. And salpidine." Bart winked. He had one of those winks that happen free of the surrounding face. Hard to prove it ever happened. "Have a catchu." "Don't mind if I do," said Hanna. She fingered a little tin of Parma violets from in front of the cash register and sat in the prescriptions chair. "Salpidine," he said. Her Uncle Bart was good-looking like her mother. They had the long Considine bones. Bart was a bachelor and a heartbreaker for all the years of Hanna's girlhood. But now he had a wife who never put her foot in the door of the shop. He was proud of it, Constance said. There he was, paying shop girls and assistants, and his wife banned from the premises in case she laughed at the parish priest's impacted stools. Bart had a perfectly useless wife. She had no children and beautiful shoes in a range of colours, and each pair had its own matching bag. The way Bart looked at her, Hanna thought he might hate her. But her sister Constance said she was on the pill, because they had access to the pill. She said they were doing it twice a night. "How are they all?" Bart was opening a packet of salpidine and taking the contents out. "Good," she said. He tapped around the countertop looking for something and said, "Have you the scissors, Mary?" There was a newsstand in the middle of the shop of perfumes, shampoos and conditioners. There were other things on the lower shelves, and Hanna realised she'd been looking at them when her uncle came out of the back room with the scissors. He did not pretend to notice. He did not even wink. He cut the card of tablets in half. "Give her this," he said, handing over a set of 4 tablets. "Tell her to take a rain check on the chest." That was a joke of some sort. "I will so." Hanna knew she was supposed to go then, but she was distracted by the new shelves. There were bottles of 4-7-11 and imperial leather bath sets in cream and dark red cardboard boxes. There were a couple of bottles of tweed and a cluster of other perfumes that were new to her. "Tramp," said one bottle, with the bold slash for the crossbar of the T. On the middle shelf were shampoos that weren't about dandruff. They were about sunshine and tossing your head from side to side. Silvercrin, Sunsilk, Clairol herbal essences. On the bottom shelf were puffy plastic packages, and Hanna could not think what they were. She thought they must be cotton wool. She picked up Cachet by Prince Machiavelli in a twisted oblong bottle and inhaled where the cap met the cold glass. She could feel her uncle's eyes resting on her, and in them something like pity. Or joy. "Bart," she said, "do you think Mammy's all right?" "Oh, for God's sake," Bart said. "What?" Hanna's mother had taken to the bed. She had been there for 2 weeks nearly. She had not dressed herself or done her hair since the Sunday before Easter, when Dan told them all that he was going to be a priest. Dan was in his first year of college up in Galway. They would let him finish his degree, he said, but he would do it from the seminary. So, in 2 years, he would be finished in ordinary college, and in 7 years, he would be a priest. And after that, he would be off on the missions. It was all decided. He announced all this when he came home for the Easter holidays, and their mother went upstairs and